I'm so excited for this video. I'm at one of the coolest locations and the creepiest locations that I've ever investigated. I'm at the All Saints Asylum haunted attraction in Apple Valley, California, but this place is actually haunted. The owners were kind enough to let me come in and investigate, and they shared some of their stories and experiences, things that they've witnessed when they're here by themselves, and it is really spooky. So I'm going to take you around to some of the rooms, share with you some of the experiences that they've had, and hopefully we'll have some of our own experiences. I think what we'll do first is just kind of walk through some of the attractions so I can show you guys a little bit and tell you some of the experiences that the owners have had, because some of the experiences are super creepy. This is one of the... Sacrifice.
Fuck that.
This is one of the areas where they've had a lot of experiences. From what I remember, there used to be a coffin here, and they used to see a large black mass rush out of the coffin and down and dart out that way. I don't know why, but as we were walking through earlier, there were a couple rooms where I just felt very short of breath, and I feel like one of the reasons that could be is they brought in a lot of medical equipment from different hospitals and stuff like that. And so, although I don't know if I truly believe in like spirits being attached to things, I do believe in residual energy being attached. And so if all of this equipment, a lot of this equipment, if it's from different hospitals and has that energy attached, it could be why I'm kind of feeling symptoms like short of breath and stuff like that. This is one of their creepy like hospital settings. It's the morgue. You can see they have kind of like the morgue doors set up. I think it's cool. They also told us that a lot of this stuff in the cabinets are real or old or things that they picked up along the way. And this too, this is like a real body board that they used to carry bodies out on. It looks pretty old. I'm not sure how old it is, but in the corner there was another one too, another stretcher that they have.
Did that just fucking say my name?
No, it said Mad. M-A-D.
Ugh.
Mad.
I almost ran.
He put some about to take off on me. Are you handling it okay?
I'm fine.
Are you sure? My husband is one being supportive and coming to do this with me. He's also being my cameraman, and I'm also asking him not to breathe too loudly into the camera because if he does, then that's all you guys will hear throughout this whole video. So fingers crossed. There's another piece that they acquired from an actual hospital. I don't know. The two symptoms that I feel a lot so far is shortness of breath, and my head I've just had such a headache since I've gotten in here. This next room is probably one of my favorite rooms, and it's the only room that they asked us not to share all of it because, you know, it's an attraction too, so they want to keep some of the surprises. One of my favorite rooms. I can show you a little bit of it though.
Wait, you're trusting me to film?
That doll is fallen over.
What the fuck?
It was set up when we came in here.
Yeah, I know. They mentioned it too. They said it sometimes lays in the hallway.
It was not like that when we walked through because we would have tripped over it before. So I'm not sure why or how that doll fell over. It was standing up when we walked through. They have mentioned to us that a lot of these dolls they have obtained from different places. They don't know the history, where they came from, anything like that. So a lot of them do move on their own. I can't believe it fell over again. That is super creepy. I'm gonna set her up and we'll see if it falls over again. Up. Up just came through the obelisk as I was standing her back up. Are you happy that I stood you up again? Could you tell us your name? My headache is like 2 times worse than this room. It's like right here in my temples, and actually like I never get headaches there. All my headaches that I get are tension headaches, usually in the back of my head, so it's so strange. Okay, so the hallway that I'm in right now is probably one of the eeriest places because they have seen full-bodied apparitions in this hallway. There's been a lot of reports of people seeing a full-bodied apparition of a little girl peeking around the corner or the doorway. Okay, so this is the nursery. This is another really active area within the location. People have seen more apparitions, shadow figures. The paintings on the walls have actually came off and fallen. There used to be another shadow or another painting that was, I believe, on this side of the wall. If we come down here, all that's left is, yeah. So it used to be up here. There used to be a painting hanging here. But they stopped putting it up because it would actually come off the wall and fly over to the other side and always end up in the crib down here. I think this was another one that she mentioned that would fall all the time. And she actually believes it's like one of those post-mortem pictures where people would take pictures of people that have died, because in the picture you can tell this girl's hands. She thinks this might be the person that died in the photo because her hands are already kind of turning darker color. Those are a lot of the experiences that the owners have had. I want to go back now and get some of the equipment and start setting that up and see if we can get some interaction that way. I really want, whoa, it was like right in my face. I really want to see, I just heard like a little tapping behind me. I really want to see the apparition of the little girl. So this is the hallway they see her in, usually pointing her head out from around the corner at the end of the hall. I really want to see that, or I want to see a shadow figure. I think that'd be really cool. This lady, she creeps me out every single time I come around that corner. Alright, so I'm standing in the morgue right now, and this is where we're going to do some work first. I'm going to set out the REM pod, the Ovilus, and we'll just see what we can get. Okay, so I have a lot of stuff set up in this room. I have some of the motion sensor balls set up, scattered throughout. I have the REM pod set up, and I have the shadow tracker just around the corner, so if anything tries to come around the corner, we will get notified of that. And then I'm also going to turn on the spirit box and see what comes through with that. Is there anybody that wants to come through and communicate with us? If so, you can use the device in my hand to say hello. Can you tell me your name? We have a whole bunch of equipment scattered around the room. Could you touch one of them and make them light up? I have two devices in my hand. You can talk to either one of them. Audio said mind. Can you get closer to that red light that's on the table? Can you make that light up? Let's try with the necrophonic app for a little bit.
Okay, really? Is that necessary?
If you're around and want to communicate, can you say hello? You said hi to Matt earlier. Can you say hi to Matt? What? That boy? Yeah, that boy over there. I thought I heard Mike.
I heard AirPods.
You have them in your pocket?
I have AirPods in my pocket.
Boy. Can you say Matt's name? Matt. Did you hear that? It was a really quick female voice. Is there a woman with us? Here. Matt? I said it again. Do you think you could come into this room and make some of our equipment light up? It won't. Can you tell me the name of this room? Can you let us know you're here, please? Hold on, I just heard. Let's go into this room. I just heard something moving.
I'm bringing the office.
Is there somebody in this room with us right now? Dress. They're all wearing dresses around us. I think they're all wearing their robes. And right next to the one, right next to where you were, dress. There's another one in the corner over here. This one's wearing a dress. This one too. Can you take that out? I just heard a voice. Do you think you could get close to the casket? They said that at one point there was an actual body in there. I just feel like something is touching my head, the right side of my hair. Did you hear that?
What is it?
I feel like I hear moving, like in the carpet, like that sound. If you're, I feel like I'm hearing something over here. Can you come close? Ooh, did you just hear that?
Yeah, what was that?
I don't know.
Twist. Older.
Ooh, REM pod. Can you make that stop?
Oh, fuck.
Boom. Thank you. I'm getting full body chills right now. Is there somebody in here that's been turning the heads on these mannequins? What?
No, I heard like a breath.
I thought I heard something when I was standing over here too.
Jesus Christ.
REM pod's going off again. Another knock. Who are you?
Divided. Nail.
Nail? Or male? What is it?
Nail.
Nail. If you are a male, can you make that device light up again? It's a man. Thank you. I hear knocking over there too. Like little taps and knocks. It's so creepy because these mannequins that are next to me here, I keep hearing noises coming from them. Like I feel like, you know, the sound of like wardrobe moving, like clothes shifting. That's what I'm hearing. You were doing really good before. You were making that device light up. Can you do it one more time for me? Can you get close to the coffin and make that device light up? Make a noise. Boom. I love it. Thank you. I'm going to pull out another device that you can talk to us through. I feel like my eyes are just playing tricks on me, but I feel like that one's head. I swear it was like it. I have full chills. It feels like it moved. Who are you? What is your name? Can you turn around and face me? The man on the organ? Can you turn your head? There was just a knock.
What the fuck was that?
Did you hear the knock?
Yeah. What the fuck?
What did it say?
I don't know. I said Father us 11.
Father? Like we're in a chapel.
Yeah, I guess so.
Did that just say bacon?
It did.
Is there an energy that's attached to the coffin? If you're attached to the coffin, can you let us know? Can you make that device light up if you're attached to the coffin? And that's what they were saying too. They said that there might be a energy. Will?
Feeling.
Will? Is that your name? Is your name Will? Can you give me a sign if your name is Will? Could you knock on something? I don't know, I'm feeling drawn to that doorway. Ooh, and as soon as I pointed there, I just got the chills. Will you come this for me? I'm gonna go stand in the doorway and see if I can get something to interact with me. Oh, I'm getting full body chills. I just feel like this staticky feeling. I don't know why, I was just drawn to this area. I can't see anything back there, but I feel like I hear like footsteps. Can you do that again? There's a lot. I don't know why, but there's a lot of activity happening in this room. I don't know why it's so active. I think maybe it does have something to do with the coffin that they brought in. Like she had said, it was an actual used coffin at one point. I don't know what happened to the body though. A lot of activity is also observed in this room directly behind me, so I'm going to set up some equipment and we can do some work in here. So ooh. REM pod activity right away. Could you do that again, please? Could you step towards that device on the ground and make it light up again? I'll get the spirit box going a bit. Can you come into this room with us, please? Can you tell me your name? Hello? I heard that. Hello? What's your name? My name is Michael. Can you say my name? Can you say Matt's name? Do you see that knock? The REM pod's going off too. I heard a knock and I also heard the REM pod. Are you the one making all the noise over here? Okay, I'm definitely hearing noises over here by the bathroom.
What is that?
What?
You don't hear it?
Oh my god. There. Come look at that. There's like a tapping noise coming from this room. It happened a couple times, but I don't hear it now. Did you turn the audio on? Let's walk through here. Witch.
Oh, yeah, that kind
Did it say witch? It's very weird that witch came through because in one of the rooms that we're already in, one of the workers that was here was some type of witch or practiced some type of witchcraft, and they caught her doing different types of rituals in here, and like blood magic, because well, they found blood. So the fact that a witch came through on the obulus, it's very weird. Okay, so what I'm going to do one last walkthrough by myself through here, see if we get any activity that way. I'm kind of nervous to walk through some of the rooms, to be honest, but let's see. This is one of the places that kind of creeps me out. I just heard. I wonder if that'll pick that up. I thought I just heard something. Oh, this is the room. Oh, okay. I just got full chills. This is the room that they caught her doing the rituals in. Full chill. Oh my god, the goosebumps on my arm. I don't know. Kind of a little creeped out. I don't know if I want to go any further. I heard a man's voice. Okay. I couldn't. I didn't make it all the way.
You did it?
No.
But you left my ass here?
Oh well, okay, so I got to the room with all the dolls hanging.
That one's not even scary.
And I couldn't walk through them. I keep having, okay, I don't know if you there's this movie called Hell House, and it's like a haunted attraction that like people like die in, and one of the scenes are like people that get people, one of the killers, I'm trying to say, they're dressed with like a clown mask on, and they just kind of sit against the wall, and then when people look again, then they're closer, and I couldn't.
You're shook right now.
Take the camera, walk down.
Oh, what, the camera has a light?
If you're so brave, yeah.
To where?
Right here's the light. You can turn it up or down, the brightness. All the way to the end, to the chapel.
No, don't go to the chapel.
All the way to the end. Walk through the doll room to the chapel. Okay, just go as far as you can. I only made it to the doll room. You can turn the brightness up on the camera if you want.
I'm a bad bitch.
Have fun.
Ma'am. Oh, I'm already scared. Made it to the doll room. And, ooh, there's fake spider webs. But I'm not supposed to film all the way in there. So now we're gonna go back. I'm not running. I just happen to walk swiftly.
Did you make it all the way?
I made it into the doll room.
Did you walk through the dolls?
I can't because of filming.
Well, I'll blur it all out. You were too chicken.
No, I made it in there and I even walked in the room.
You didn't go to the chapel, though.
I'm not going to the fucking chapel. The chapel don't need me.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Keeping that in there. Definitely had a great time investigating here. Thank you so much to the owners for letting me come and investigate and see what we could find. I think a lot of the activity that we had was in the chapel, and I really do think it's connected to the casket that's in there. I'm excited to go through and review the rest of the footage to see what kind of EVPs we get, see if I notice anything, any shadows, anything like that that we didn't see in real time. Again, special thanks to the owners for letting me come out and investigate. If you guys are in the Apple Valley area this Halloween, definitely come check out their haunted attraction because it is actually haunted.